something that money cannot buy. No
Hmm.
amount of money can buy in pandemic, and
So we
that
are
was
meeting
my.
after a very long time. Hi Deepak, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So thank you so much today for connecting with me. And how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm quite well and excited.
Great, great. So how is everything going on, Deepak?
Everything is awesome.
Okay. All right. So tell me anything that you're really looking forward to, like something which is upcoming and you're very excited for that.
I'm excited always. I try to stay excited every single day because when you are excited towards your life, life will
Mhm.
send you more and more opportunity, more and more you know beauty and good whatever you love doing or love accepting, love involving with things. Yes, so the way you treat your life will treat you back.
That's very interesting. All right. So we'll talk about those times, COVID times today, and I want to know during those times, what was your biggest lesson that you've learned during those testing times? Right, all of us were at home, and we've witnessed some very painful things, during that time. So tell me one life lesson that you've learned from that entire experience.
Expect the best and prepare for the worst.
Yeah, so all right. That is a statement that you made. I want you to give me some examples, something that you can
Example.
recall
Yeah,
from those times.
of course. And let me tell you, we pretend to be like, okay, my life is safe and secure, and my job is safe and secure, and everything is safe and secure on this planet. Even we look for in our future. I want a safe and secure job. I want safe and secure relationship. I want safe and secure investment. But pandemic taught us nothing is safe and secure. Only you have to prepare yourself to be safe and secure. If you try to expect outer world to be safe and secure, that will keep you safe and secure. That's not true. So that's I have learned. And one thing I have, if you are not prepared for that, life will kick you out, and you will always curse your life. You will curse your government, your family, yourself. So one thing I have always learned that make work on your personality, work on your character, work on your attitude, work on your behavior, and that will take you far in your life. Your money can't. Okay, your no luxurious life can't take you. The only can take you far in your life, that is your behavior, attitude, personality, these all things. Because I have realized I have gained something that money cannot buy. No amount of money can buy in pandemic, and
So we
that
are
was
meeting
my.
after a very long time, Deepak, and I see a great improvement in the way you speak. Right? I'm sure you also feel that, right?
Yeah, of course.
However, one thing, have were sound. Okay.
Have.
Yes, because first of all, you use this word a lot. So it becomes all the more important. Sometimes people make some pronunciation errors, and I tell them not to use this word a lot. But have
Okay.
is ver sound is so important, and you use have word a lot. And every time you say have, it sounds like have, right?
Have. Okay.
Have. So I'll tell you a trick that you can
Mhm.
apply. And now when I said, you said have instead of have, you corrected yourself. You said, yeah, have. You know how to say
Have.
it. So it only happens when you speak in continuation. So what you're going to do now while speaking, you will take a pause before this word. No matter how excited you are, you'll say, um, you have to have these qualities. Have. Okay, Deepak, work on this. Now you talked about safe and secure. You use these two words.
Uh,
Now you use these two words 10 times at least while when you expressed the same thing. Right? If I will talk about time management, I will say time management is a very important skill to master. Time management teaches you this, time management teaches you that, time management, time management, time management, and you will feel, oh, this is over, you know,
yes, yes, it
usage of
is. Yeah.
time
Okay.
management. If I'll talk like this, that time management is an important skill to master. It teaches you a lot of things in life. If you can respect time, the time will respect you. If you know, if you will be on time, if you will respect time, value time. Now I have to find other ways of saying it. I can't keep saying, time management, though that is
Got
the
it.
topic. So like you were saying, okay, Deepak, when you get excited and you know exactly what you want to say, you're a very free speaker. You enjoy speaking, and it is very reflective in the way you speak, that you enjoy using this English language, which is a great positive. Because so many people who are not very sure of this language, they hesitate in elaborating and expressing themselves freely, but you express yourself in a great way. Right, this is your strength. So make sure now you work on these small things. They're very small things that you have to work upon.
Sure.
Okay, build your vocabulary. Now when you said that if you will do this, then I said this is a statement, but I want you to tell me, then give some example. Deepak, when if you are like you're a fitness coach, when you're explaining something to somebody and you say, if you will eat this, if you will do this exercise, it will work. Your ideas, your suggestions, your advices will sound more believable. They will more convincing when you will give them some example, that I had this person, from, she was this lady, or this was a person, this age group, and he tried this and it worked for him. He was, so people believe those stories.
Understood.
Okay, it sounds realistic. So as a trainer, all my life, like I share things from my personal life. I tell people about, like, I used to speak very fast when I was very young, when I started my career. So when I meet anybody who speaks very fast, I tell them how I overcome this. Right, so you
Mhm.
have to give examples. Right, all right. So I want to know, Deepak, today about yourself today. Imagine you are a great, you're doing great, and in some, like, your gym, you work in a gym, right?
Yeah.
Some the other branch of this gym calls you, invites you for some event, and they say that you have to come on the stage also, and you have to talk to the audience. You have to introduce yourself and give your introduction, right?
Mhm.
Now
Mhm.
you know that you can speak in English. You know that you have this confidence because you are great in your expertise. You have the expertise as a fitness trainer. So how would you introduce yourself, and what will you say?
Okay. So first of all, I would thanks to the organization who invited me to say something about the fitness or about myself, give me opportunity. So I would say thank you so much, organization XYZ, for inviting me here amongst such a large amount of number of people. Okay, and my name is this XYZ, and I'm here to share something vital, okay, information with you people so that you can learn, okay, about fitness. You can be strong, you can, build muscles, lose fat, and that can improve your holistic life. All right, so and then I will start my speech. Okay, first is the what things I'm going to talk about and why I'm going to talk about and why it is important, and then I will, and at the end I will give you the result what you will get. So this is the first is introduction, second is the part of the benefit, and the what we can say when you prepare the speech, introduction, and then the middle part and the end conclusion, right?
Good.
So
You started
yeah.
very well, Deepak. Then you said, I will say this and this. No, you should have continued that. I will say, like, should have, like, actual introduction. Now, if at all this ever happens, Deepak,
Hmm.
okay? And you go somewhere and you have to introduce yourself. The first thing you say is, "My name is this, Deepak Pandey." And before you thank anybody, and yeah, you'll say that, you said thanks to this. I will thank the authority, I will thank the institution, not thanks to the institution. I will
Hmm.
thank the institution, not amongst, among
Among, among,
these
among
people.
these
Okay.
numbers of people. Yeah.
Try reducing the usage of okay, 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 not needed. It is a filler word that you use. Right? Now, Deepak. First of all, if I will talk about myself, I'll say my name is Gunjan. I am from Delhi. It is very important to tell people where are you coming from. Maybe in the audience there are so many people who don't know that you're from other branch, right? So you'll say, I am from this place. Hmm. And
Right.
I live there with my family. And now you'll talk about that I am working as a fitness trainer from last these many years. These years are very important. Imagine, you look very young to me, and if I say, oh, maybe he's a newbie, he has just been, working as a trainer for last 2 3 years. How long have you been working for?
7 years.
7 years. So such important information about yourself that I've been working as a trainer from last 7 years. This is very important information,
Yeah.
right? In these 7 years, I have helped. Now you will talk about, like, when I, as a trainer, I say that in these 12 years of experience, I have trained corporate professionals, I have trained students, I have trained old age people, I have trained um like school students, I have taught college students, right? So I have, so now it tells the other person what where all she has worked. Okay, it gives some clarity of, so you will say that I worked with this particular, maybe um, gym, or these kind of clients, right? All kinds of clients, or some different professions, some bodybuilders, I worked with some actors also, I worked with, you have to tell these things in your experience.
Right.
Right, I'm here today to talk about this topic, to tell you the importance, or we are coming up with this new launch, and I want to tell you about all of this, right? So, some
Mhm.
strategy. You talked about the strategy, that this is, I'll talk about the benefits and this and that. That's fine. But remember, Deepak, when you are introducing yourself, you become first, and not the information that you want to give. Okay, talk about
Yeah.
you. Who are you? I am, I'm this person. I'm from this place. I tell people that I live in Delhi. I'm married and settled here. I have a kid, and so many of my, people, learners, they know about this about me, because it is
Mhm.
very important. How long I've been working for is secondary to my personality. How, uh, as a person, who am I? People needs to know that when you're introducing yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Any questions?
No, that's okay.
This this time there were not many pronunciation errors, just two, three, like amongst. I'm
Right.
now what you can also do, Deepak. Remember this: if at all you ever have an opportunity where you have to speak in English, okay? If that ever happens, you have to like formally. Otherwise, you can speak in English. You know that, right? You are equipped enough to speak in English freely with anyone. But there are certain situations, like some formal gatherings, right? Anywhere where you have to speak formally, you can take some fair help from the internet, like
No,
how do I
actually,
meet the large audience,
sorry.
what is
Actually, I'm already involved into public speaking, and for the last 1 year,
oh wow.
and I've been delivering public speaking. I have almost more than 50 speeches I have delivered in public. Even on Sunday, sometimes I conduct training of kids. Okay, they what they say, the kids are involved towards no formal education, but they are not involved their self education. So I take training. I give them some knowledge, and by the grace of God, yeah, still there is always room for improvement. And I understand whatever you are suggesting, that is up to the mark, and I will work on that.
Yeah.
And
See,
by
of course, you know how to welcome the audience, how to greet the audience, what are the like. But on internet, you'll find a lot of phrases. Like it may you may feel, after a point, Deepak, that every time I go on the stage, I say these same things, right? I use these same sentences. I want to bring variation to these sentences because tomorrow, if I'll become a big speaker, and there will be videos of me on the internet, on in every video, I will be saying the same thing. So let me
yeah,
expand my
that's
vocabulary.
monotonous. I understand that.
Yeah.
That's monotonous. It's like a rote learning. Okay. So, but
Mm,
by the grace of God, let me tell you,
mm,
there are how many? 20 or 25 speakers of
mm,
my club. And
mm,
they say me, Deepak, you are a fantastic speaker.
mm.
I don't know why. Because as I have experience for past 1 year.
Because you sound very passionate.
No, yes, it is. And that's why.
Mm,
It doesn't matter what you are saying. The
mm,
matter 70% of your speech will cover up how you are saying.
mm.
If your
Correct.
how is not fascinating,
Mm,
what you are saying, no one is going to pay attention on your speech. Right. So that's things I have learned in public speaking. And by the grace of God, yeah, before speaking, I tell them everybody, don't focus on my English, focus on what content I'm delivering, the value of the content. And then you will understand. Am I right or wrong? Maybe I may mispronounce words. I may, no, my sentence formation is not good. My
So you
English
give this disclaimer
pronunciation is not
before you
good.
start.
Yes, I tell them I'm becoming honest. I'm not here to just, okay, I'm here to improve my speech. I'm here to improve my knowledge. I'm here to improve my communication
But
skills.
now, Deepak, you don't have to give
I
this
think
disclaimer. You're a good speaker, right? And do not tell people that my English
but
is. You don't have to judge me on
sometimes
my English.
what happens? What happens? People judge you, no?
It's
People judge
okay.
you.
Let them be. Let them do. But when they will listen to you, they will feel, he has great information to share. They will overlook those things. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you tell them that don't take care of my, don't like, avoid me making mistakes. That ways they will focus more on your grammar and more
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your English. So avoid saying this because now you're a good speaker, you're a confident speaker, and yeah, and don't. What will happen if you'll keep saying this? First of all, their entire they'll be distracted. Their focus will some of them may be good speakers. They will only focus on your grammar and English. And secondly, it makes you comfortable that now I can speak in incorrect English also. No, you should learn from every speech that, today I made this error, right? I will not make this error. So stop giving this disclaimer because
Okay.
now you have reached that point where you can speak comfortably. You will there will be errors, but very few, which
Yes.
people will overlook because you will give them such great information. But if you tell them that don't look at my English, then right, they will focus there only. That's how people are. They're very critical of other people. We do not want to see positive things. We want to see negative things. And the person is saying, "Okay, don't see my negative things." They will only look at those those things,
Yeah.
right? Deepak, work on the sound. Like I said, tell this to everybody,
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 everybody. Yeah.
everybody.
So let me give you a tongue twister. Sound. Hmm. Just give me one moment. I'm looking for
Sure.
something that helps you. Say this couple of times.
Okay. When went Webs to watch
Wayne went to
walrus,
Wales to watch walruses.
walruses. Okay. When went to Wales to watch walruses. Okay.
Wayne went to again. 10 times.
When to walls to watch well dresses. When to
Walruses.
wall races. When to walls to watch 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 wall races. More?
Yeah, no, that's it. So, did you feel like when you were talking, you were, making some effort to say this "were" sound,
Yeah, yeah,
right? Just say this. You can note this down somewhere and just
yeah,
practice
yeah.
this
Sure,
20
sure.
times in a day, and you will see a
Uh,
change in the way you
mhm.
use "were" sound.
Yeah,
Yeah. So practice this. Okay, Deepak. This is
okay.
one error that you're making, which is, somehow affecting your entire English. Right?
Okay.
Because when we speak, we would know that we made a pronunciation error, a sound error, and it impacts our
Mhm.
confidence level. So when it impacts our confidence levels, then we make other mistakes also.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a
Mhm.
cycle. So, when I was in my first company, there was a word I used to make mistakes with. And that word was
Mhm.
very common. Like on every, like meeting, in every meeting, I have to use that word. I had to use.
Mhm.
So it became very difficult. So, I used to dread at what, I now have to say that word and I'm going to fumble and it is going to go wrong. And it used to impact my entire confidence. Like otherwise, I can speak so well. I could speak
Mhm.
so well, but that would, really shake my confidence. So one day I sat and I worked on that sound and
Mhm.
it got better. So that addressing those errors, that whatever we're making, are very important. Okay, don't feel, Deepak, that now I have achieved this much and I can do very well here because I have other skills. That is great. But as long as you're here with Clapingo, keep working
Mhm.
on the feedback. Okay,
Yeah.
do not just think that, oh, this is because I know, like you mentioned, that people appreciate the way you speak. Everybody says that you're a good speaker, right? I'm sure you are a good speaker. You're a very passionate speaker. But if there are
Yeah, I
things
love it. Yeah.
that can
And
still
that is why
change,
I'm here with Clapingo, And yeah, I'm looking forward to more session, 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, till the time, okay, I have time to work upon myself. I will learn English. Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, just make it a practice, but learn on with the feedback. Like ver sound. Okay. Just make sure that after two,
Yeah.
three sessions, I don't want any tutor to correct me my ver sound. Okay, I have to correct it on my own. Okay, if
So
all
it's
the
what?
words
Like what? Could you teach me again? What
yeah,
sound? How can I pronounce correct?
were,
Again,
were,
repeat.
every, very, and
Everywhere.
have.
And what
These
did
three
I say?
words.
And what did I say? What do I say?
You say
How do I say?
have,
Okay.
everybody,
Have. Have.
have.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Got
So
it.
yes, it creates clarity issues. So the other person may not may not be a very good English speaker, or doesn't understand English very well. But when you say, in a sentence, that everybody, sometimes it creates clarity issues. Like it can create confusion. Like did he just say? People will not understand,
Hmm. Okay.
right? So and when your other part of your communication is so good, then this is something
Hmm.
very basic that you just have to look at for a few days and it will be sorted.
Sure.
Okay, Deepak. So on that note, we'll end
Thank you.
today's session. All the best for your future. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. God bless you, ma'am. Bye bye.